Alright, so today we'll be discussing the building of a War Machine / Iron Patriot. So as you can see here, I've got the Iron Man 2 helmet, War Machine helmet, and the Mark 7 Avengers helmet, and the helmet for Iron Man 3, the 42, the Mark 8, 47, whatever you want to call it. So now, from what I can see from the promotional art for Iron Man 3, the War Machine and Iron Patriot are pretty much exactly the same. The only difference being is the paint job. War Machine obviously being black and silver, and the Iron Patriot being red, silver, and blue. So that being said, the 42 and the Iron Patriot are kind of similar looking. Same faceplate kind of design, except for some of the weird oddities on the side, but the basic front part of the faceplate is the same. The center mohawk on the War Machine and the Iron Man 2 versus the Iron Patriot is the same thing, kinda. And the helmet, if you look at the Mark 7, it's kind of rounded, and with the Iron Patriot, it's kind of more oval looking. So kind of almost like the War Machine helmet from Iron Man 2, where it's not completely rounded, but it's more oval. So, but that being the case, let me get these out of the way, and I'll go ahead and show you how I'm going to start this project. Now, one of the things I noticed, I'm going to keep this here for now, one of the things I noticed is the sides. So what I'm going to do with this one actually is I'm actually going to go ahead and fill in the sides. So it's going to be filled in here. So fill this whole entire thing in, and I may have to sand this section down here. So, and then the ear will go probably right about here somewhere. So that's the first thing I got to do. So I'm going to be filling this in and adding some more, maybe up along, filling up to the top up here, so it will go straight across and then down. The next thing I got to do is I got to chop the jaw off. So I'm going to pick a spot probably about right here, and I'm just going to chop it off right there. Now when I chop the jaw off, I'm actually going to put a Mark 7 jaw in there. Now the reason being is because obviously this doesn't look like the Iron Patriot jawline. So probably what I'll have to do is actually I'll have to cut one of these off, fiberglass it on there, and then split it, and then add a little bit of distance in there so it's a little thicker. Because I noticed the Iron Patriot jaw is a little bit thicker than this, and even on the Mark 42, it seems like it's a wider helmet. Should be, because it's Iron Man or War Machine or Iron Patriot. So the other thing I got to do is I got to taper the faceplate. So basically it's going to be like this, maybe even a little bit more, and then I got to cut in the lines for the faceplate to go back. The other thing I got to do is on the Iron Patriot, it's got some lines on it that go something along the lines of like this, and then down that way. Now this isn't going to be exact, but it's kind of like almost like the Mark 5 suitcase armor. And I've been working on some designs on how to get this to open because it locks into the ears on the actual Iron Patriot helmet. So this has actually got to separate right here, pull apart, and then go up. So let's see, basically the way I'll be doing that is either with a servo or an actuator, with some slides top and bottom, spring loaded. So when I open it, the first move is going to have to be to open this up, so the servo arm would push open, cause us to go across, and then the second movement will be going up. So but that's where I'm at right now with the Iron Patriot build. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try and give you some more details as I go along with this, but for now I got to fill this in, and then do some other miscellaneous work like cut the jaw off, and I think rework the back as well. But I'm going to glue the back end on, because this one doesn't have the back on it yet, and then go from there. So thanks guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like, share, and of course, as always, do your thing. Thanks guys.